Welcome, welcome. It's myself, Matt the Cat, and Epidox here, aka Alex. We'll be casting Week 9 Alloy eSports versus the Lucky 13. Now, before we start, we don't have every game. We don't know the match results, but there were a few replays in the file, or in the folder, so we're going to cast what's in there. And we'll have a good time doing it. Alright, so we're going to jump into set 3 because set 1 and 2 were unknown. So we got Apophis versus Blaze. Let's get that loaded up.
Yeah, sadly we didn't spoil it this time with Walkover with his fancy graphics.
Walkover. Well, I would have, but I don't know if there were walkovers or not. It just didn't say anything.
Good, that's good. So we got a plat versus a gold. It's kind of weird. Is that one of the crossovers?
I guess he ranked up during the week, or maybe something like that. Wait, let me make sure this is right. Yeah, I don't have the replay hider. There we go.
The replay hider.
Yeah. They had that replay
So
hider.
True Edge asks, what's going on? Well, True Edge, we are casting a series of games for the Chobo team ladder for week 10. It's
Week
not
9.
live or anything, it's just replays. It's all good.
Alright, let's get back into the game.
Alright.
Here we have Apophis from Alloy eSports spawning at the bottom right of Frost.
And at the top right of Frost, we have Blaze. Blaze it up for the Lucky 13.
So this is our plat level match. And it's going to be a ZVT. What do you think we're to see here out of this Zerg? A fast expansion, a hatch first?
Yeah, usually the standard play. And then you go straight to Banelings. You pretty much assume that they're going to play Bio.
Get a 3 command center, rally push style.
I
Yeah.
don't know if they're 3 command centers, but yeah, they'll probably go for a Reaper expand.
And Blaze might Reaper expand. Reapers are pretty good for scouting intel early in
We'll
the
just
game.
see where his gas. Yeah, we'll just see where his gas comes down at.
To wait and see.
How do you say Apophis?
It's like Apophis, like the PH as it makes an F, Apophis.
Huh. That's interesting.
I like it. It's a pretty good name.
Yeah,
And
it's
look
pretty
at
unique.
Apophis, he's scouting the right way first with his Overlord. That's
All
not
right, so
bad.
we do have the 12-12 coming down for the Terran.
Going for some Reapers.
Is
we have
most
some-
likely going to go for the Reaper opening, or he could go for a fast reactor and then go for expansion.
Reactor, get the double Marines. It's not bad.
Yeah, personally, when I play Terran, I really like the Reaper opening just because it's very early scouting. You get a lot of information in the very beginning, and if you're good enough and you can pick off some drones, pick off probes, or really anything, get in, get out.
Those Reapers are very fast. It looks like hatch first, followed by the pool for Apophis. Pretty standard stuff going on. There's the first
Yeah.
Reaper.
And there it comes out. He's gonna see that our fellow Zerg has a late pool and no gas.
Unless there is gas when it gets there. But Blaze is also sending out an SCV scout, which is scouted the right way first. That's it. Why wouldn't you just let the Reaper scout? Do you know? Look, why send not a Reaper in an SCV?
Do what?
I guess Reaper could check
yeah.
the top left, but he did get lucky with his SCV and scout the right way first. You, sir, are lagging. You should stop.
Yeah. Am I lagging? Yeah, I'm lagging.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to turn off my the second stream. It's just too much.
It's cool. It's cool.
TV Ham's like, this isn't Gold Protoss ladder. You didn't change the title.
I thought I did.
Nope.
Alright, after
So it
this
says
game.
1v1 Gold Protoss.
I will change that after this game.
Yeah. Apophis is still going gasless.
Looks like he might pick off a drone here unless he makes a spore. Oh, he gets the
Oh,
spore. That's
nice
pretty clutch.
save.
Clutch.
Yeah.
What about this drone? Ooh, there's the queen popping out to save it.
Save your queen. She got to keep her baby safe.
That's pretty clutch.
Yeah, she's hiding her kids. She goes and makes more.
There comes the CC. As well as a second Reaper.
So how does that work?
What's
Like
that?
if your queen is ejecting into into a hatch, does that actually make your queen a male?
That's good question. Let's not continue with that. Yeah.
Yeah, good job, Blizz. Could have just called it a king.
Right, so Blaze scouts the lack of a third. So they're on
Yeah.
equal footing pretty much. So I guess Blaze is feeling good about that. Actually, here comes the drone.
Apophis hasn't scouted much. He's only seen the expansion, and he sees one drone. Harvester mining, but is he even paying attention? No, it looks like he's down for his third.
He needs to get an overlord in this area right here, because he would see this third CC coming down pretty fast.
Yeah, Blade's going for the third CC. This is going to be a very macro-oriented game. Both players are not wanting to be aggressive at all.
That could change with double Hellions coming out for Blaze. See if we can get some roasty toasty drone kills. Because there is no Evo wall.
No, there's not. He can run right in there. Oh, there goes the Evo wall right as you say something. But there's still a pretty big wide open gap.
They just have the double queen to plug it, so you should be not take too much damage. Unless transferring drones to the third, they could get picked off.
And Apophis is going for the 7-minute Overlord Scout. He's seeing that second gas was taken, and he is definitely going to see the 2 engineer bays go down.
Get right underneath.
And he's seeing the third complete too.
Sees the third.
He's probably sitting there. He's like, "Oh, good. I can just keep on droning then."
Yep,
And that is exactly
no
what
pressure
he's
coming
doing.
his way.
Throws down a sprine just to be safe. Got out a couple more links. Everything's looking pretty good for him.
Got a defensive Roach Warren. I don't think he's gonna want to do Roach play. I think that's just for defense like Italians.
Yeah.
Even though isn't Roach Hydra, like the Hydra's got buffed, so it's not too bad versus Terran. But
It's not the best though.
Yeah.
It's better for Banes. He does have 4 gases though, so he might be trying to go for Aspire, which is basically the basic play.
Banelings, Lings, Mutas, pretty standard. Here comes the additional Raxes coming down to spend this income on.
He is actually floating quite a bit.
So is the Reserve player, with hovering quite a bit of resources.
Our Zerg player throws down Aspire, but he's also getting roaches behind this too. He hasn't got any upgrades. He threw down the Evo chambers and just have
He's just starting Ling speed. Is that a mistake, do you think?
Ugh. It might hurt him later on. It depends on what the Terran's actually going to go for.
Just poking in with some Hellions and Reapers for now at the third.
He doesn't have any Marines. He only has 3 Hellions and 2 Reapers, which is definitely not something you expect for Terran. Usually they have a handful of Marines out by now.
He's getting more Raxes now. He's going up to 5. Getting the Armory to start +2/+2, so he's going into some heavy bio.
Is he going to go for
And
+2/+2? He's
got the
throwing down an Armory. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's also going for a second factory.
Second factory?
Yeah.
Maybe just for a lot of Widow Mines. Bio mine. He's going to be on 3 bases. He's going to want a lot of production.
And in the meantime, Apophis is just seeing this. His Overlord's just sitting over all the
Still hasn't been
stuff.
killed yet, yeah.
The Terran has nothing that can shoot up, even though he has the most basic unit that can shoot every direction. God. All you need is put 1 Marine on that.
There's
Oh,
the
the Marines are just running right by. So they're like, that's alright. He's a nice Overlord. We don't feel like shooting him. Just go stand behind our wall.
Here's the Mutas coming out.
Man, these mutas are gonna wreck him.
There's not much anti-air.
He has 2 Marines to shoot up, and his Widow Mine's in the front.
Yeah. So these
and here
mutas
comes
can
the
do some
mutas. Yep. 10 mutas. That's gonna gut that mineral line, and he has no solution for it.
There's the pool right away. Ooh, some lag spikes here. Here's the panic turrets coming down with their
just
a little bit late. Ooh,
yeah, it's already
up.
way too late.
We're already up to 10 worker kills here.
And munch. Look at all them workers just dying.
Back at home, just 3 full saturated bases. Upgrades coming.
And then in the meantime, he's not even going for.
He should probably expand behind
Marines.
this. He has a lot of money.
He put his money into a tank and nothing else.
There's still no Marines in production.
5 Marines now, but that's not enough.
Like the tank isn't going to shoot up. That's what you need right now, anti-air.
Yeah, 5 Marines is definitely not enough.
But he's camping the production. They're going to come out 2 at a time and just get sniped off fairly quickly.
This might have been a fatal mistake by the Terran player.
I mean, Marines are pretty good. Why wouldn't you make them?
Yeah, they are.
Constant muta production coming, and it seems to be working.
He's also going for just 1, and he throws down his Baneling nest at 13 minutes.
I was gonna say, like, is he just all muta? Where's his ground army? Like, he could have poked the main and then with the ground attack the third. But
this is
pure mutas coming out. But some links are coming.
For 13 minutes into the game, his forces are really lacking. Look how much he's floating. That could be a lot.
That's not good. Definitely should take a 4th. Maybe put down a macro hatch. Maybe 2. Just he has so much money.
He does have a 4th. Yeah, he should just go for a 4th and 5th.
He's got the 4th way over here. Spanning away from his Terran opponent.
His mutas aren't doing anything. They should still be moving. He let his opponent get up like 500 missile turrets. Oh my god. And here comes the Terran push.
I don't like mutas either. I would do the same.
Well, I don't blame him for that.
Oh, flying. Oh, don't engage.
Oh, he does not want to.
One muta there.
Yeah.
But this Terran looks like he wants to push on the creep. Maybe clear a little bit and back off, or maybe attack. And he didn't start +2. Like, he got the armory, but he didn't start it.
No, he didn't.
I guess he was too worried about getting attacked.
His economy got pretty gutted, though.
Big stem.
His third has only 2 SCVs on there. And here comes the big stem.
He's getting surrounded. Pure lings, but yeah, it's a surround.
It's pure power right there. He got such a surround.
And didn't. Ooh, he's Minivax are gonna get picked off once their boost is on cooldown.
These Marines are like, oh hell no, I'm out of here. They're running for their lives now. Oh no, they're like, stem, gotta do some drugs, go for them 2 mutas.
Picked off 2 mutas, but they, it might have been worth it. Looks like we're to have an engagement soon.
Yeah.
Attack on
he
the
has
third,
1 Thor. That 1 Thor can actually do a lot to the mutas, especially if they clump up. Splash damage on the things are insane. 3 Thors can pretty much take out 20 mutas, no problem.
What do you think of this Ultralisk cavern coming in?
It depends on how many Thors.
I think he should just stick with what he has.
Yeah. If the Terran player starts getting a lot of Marauders...
He does have a lot of Marauders already, as well as a tank.
Yeah.
So he actually might be prepared for this already.
Yeah, Ultralisk will do absolutely no damage to Marauders or Thors. They're not the best thing to get. But he's getting... He's already getting his chitinous plating. He has 9 Ultras.
Jeez.
Oh my god. Yeah, I think of those numbers, it's not even going to matter. He's going to walk over him.
Yep. But our Terran is trying to hold on. You really should be pushing out. He needs to just defend.
He's only pushing out with half of his army too.
Yeah. Ooh, I don't like this. And
no, he decides
with it. Like, that should at least be there to help escape. So he's just sitting on the edge of creep. Cleared off some creep. But jeez, 20-something banelings just got morphed in.
Yes.
I don't like Blaze's chances here.
No,
He's
this is
pushing
gonna
on
be
the creep.
This is gonna be a walkover. And that was not the best scan either. He only scanned. He missed a couple of nods, which is what he really needed to stop spreading. This is gonna keep on getting closer and closer to his base. He goes over. He's like,
base here.
Yeah.
He might be thinking he's only on 3 bases, but the foresight. Well, here comes the engagement. Ooh.
Oh.
He's trying to stim out of there, but the Banes, the Ultras. Ooh.
Oh. That was not efficient Bane hits though at all.
But it's just. It doesn't matter. The 84 Lang Remax incoming.
Yeah, he just remaxed behind this. He's
getting arm supply 131 to 61.
Yeah. This is looking pretty much over for the Terran.
He's gonna
Terrans
out here.
They can have wicked comebacks. You never know.
Yeah, they're a turtle race.
They're the race that's known for only 20 workers, but have more supply or income than a Zerg with 60. So
the mules are pretty good, but they might not be enough to save Blaze here. I mean,
yeah, I don't think they're gonna save him.
Go the Zerg here.
Our Terran's only 1-1.
Right in front of his gate.
We have a 3-2 Zerg versus a 1-1. Yeah, there's a GG. Terran is indeed the turtle race, because it has siege tanks and widow mines and just about
planetaries.
Has everything that can sit there and just turtle up. So.
All right, Alloy does take the map there.
And how did Terran not lose yet? Terrans are very much known for their comebacks with very little, since their tier 1 units are so freaking strong.
Indeed.
What was the game that I was just on? I mean, not that I was just on, that I watched. God, what was it? I think it was MMA versus MC. Is that what it was? And it looked like the Protoss was just gonna stomp over MMA. And off of one base with like 10 workers, MMA was able to get enough army to push back the task force and kill him. It was probably one of the best
with the power
games
of
I've ever
Protoss?
seen.
How'd that happen?
Even with the power of Protoss, because he had just like a shit ton of mules just stored up, and he just used that to get all his income back and just spam Marines, and then he just kept on doing prong drops over and over and over again, and the Toss couldn't stop it. Probably the best thing I've ever seen.
My title is updated on my screen. It does, so I don't know what's going on with that. So, looks like our next match is set 5. I don't know what happened with set 4. It's unknown. Don't have any results, but we do have.
Wait, did we skip Hemdlar and Fafulu?
Yeah, I don't know what happened with those games. Just, there wasn't any results posted. There wasn't any replays. So
neither with Puppy and Ice. Oh wow.
Well, we do have set 5. Metalcore versus Gaga on Alterzine. I know Metalcore is a Turtle Terran, like we were just talking about.
Ooh.
On Alterzine, this could be a long game.
And we're watching Gaga again. That was the last person.
Yeah, we casted Gaga. Was it last week or 2 weeks ago? It was very impressive to watch.
Yeah,
His multi-pronged attacks with the Nidus play. So we could be in for a treat here in our diamond match.
On Alterzim Stronghold. Ooh.
Alterzim.
Again
Biggest
with
map in our pool.
CVT. I love me some ZVTs.
No, ZVT.
Most classic matchup. TVZ. Whatever one you want to
matchup. Right, spawning at the top right of Alterzim. It's the captain of the Lucky 13, Metalcore.
Spawning at the bottom left, we have Alloy E Gaga. And I love his choice of color for his Zerg. All we need is Game Heart now and get them beautiful Banelings.
The teal, like glowing banelings.
Yes, they look absolutely phenomenal as glowing blue banelings.
All right.
We should really talk about Chobo and be like, yo, we should put Game Heart on our stuff.
Well, that's up to the players to play on the game part maps. It's not enforced, but it could be cool.
It's really easy. All you could do is put extension mod on it. It's all good.
Well, if I know, I'm expecting some mech play out of Metalcore, because that's what he's known for.
Ooh, mech player.
Some turtle mech. He's probably going to take these 3 bases and just sit on them, build turrets, build tanks, just try to withstand Gaga's attacks and just then roll him over with his god army.
See, Terran's kind of got screwed over though with mech because Swarm Host is actually such a good counter to it now.
For units
that most Terrans try not to go mech anymore. Like you used to start seeing it, especially with like Avilo. He uses it all the time. But I don't know. I have not seen mech players anymore. You still see tanks. You still see Widow Mines because they're very efficient versus Zerg. But not full on mech.
I do like the mech style. I gotta say, if I ever play Terran, I like playing mech. It's just fun.
I do like their opener with 4 to 6 Hellions. That does a lot of damage to Zerg, especially if they're not expecting
not like Evo walled, not prepared with queens to block. They can do a lot of and they kill lings, so they just make lings. They could be in for a bad time.
So we're seeing both of our players do macro-oriented builds, going for expansion, getting their gas, all the goodies. Looks like Gaga's probably gonna go for speed. I'm pretty sure this is the build that he did last time. Well, not hatch first, but still, he's gonna go for his gas, going to speed. Probably go immediately into his lair. Well, not immediately into lair, but try to get fast to the spire.
Mutas are pretty good.
Yes, they are, especially versus Terran.
If they don't have ample anti-air time, like we saw last game, Mutas could do a lot of damage.
Yes, they do. Especially if you camp the production lines, just sit over their SCVs, do a lot of damage. This is one of my best matchups because it's the best matchup for Ling Bling Muta. That's all you need.
Muta. But what do you do if you see mech? Do you face it that much?
If you see mech, you're gonna have to start transitioning to
Swarm Host.
Roach. Yes, Swarm Host and Roaches. I'd probably go for Burrow too on my Roaches because you need it to get close to tanks. Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool to see. And Burrow move did get a speed buff, like Burrow speed movement, but you still don't see it that much.
Because it's so expensive.
Well, an Altar's in, take a lot of base.
You have to upgrade to a layer, then you have to go to Burrow, and then you have to go for We go for the macro builds, so you can get a lot of money very fast. HTO Mario, good times. Yes. Yeah, he was at the Comic-Con. Wait, was it Comic-Con? God.
I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure because In Control casted it with some other guy, and Mario went up against.
I know he's a mech player.
Yeah. God, who was it up? I can't remember. Can't remember right now. Yep. So Gaga's going for speed, getting up a second gas. Third gas, so he's probably going to go Roaches. Usually if you see the 3 gases, you're either going to see Roach or Aspire timing.
The Metalcore double factory, got a second gas pretty early. Yep. Oh,
he's going
for mech. As predicted.
Whoa. He's getting his engine.
He's getting a sneaky third over here. I like that on this map. Since it's
I do. I like that too.
You definitely get away with this risky play. See if that pays off for him.
Meanwhile, Gaga got this Snake Overlord going up in the top. Get Metal Gear Solid on him. Some espionage.
Got some scout info going on. Well, there's one at the bottom here.
Very, very slowly.
Good old scouting barracks. You just see a scouting factory. but not with Metalcore.
He's coming in. Oh,
he's the mech.
He sees the factories. Sees a tank. He's like, "Yep, mech."
He scans for tech and only sees a roach warren.
And our Zerg is getting out 14 roaches, which is definitely the right call for this. Roach is so good versus mech. I would actually kind of like him to probably take another base, because our Terran is on 4 bases, and our Zerg is just started 3.
Third, fourth up. Well,
Yeah.
Gaga's going to think it's his third.
Oh, he's going extremely greedy too. He's putting an orbital command on his ghost base down here.
Well, yeah, he's not expecting it to get scouted, so he just need it for defense.
Amount of mules he's gonna get. He's just gonna shit on Zerg.
So I think Gaga thought about doing a roach bane attack, but you just got the roaches for defense, I guess. I mean, that could have worked. But Metalcore does have tanks, so he could have sat behind a wall, blasted the roaches down, and probably held.
But it's definitely a good call for these roaches, because he's going to see these Hellions come in. He has 4 Hellions.
Yeah,
that could do a lot of damage without roaches. Yep. Definitely roaches are a good call versus mech. Mech does the least amount of damage to your roach.
There's 5. Going to 5 factories here.
Oh my god.
I mean, he's good looking to explode the economy.
Yeah, he has no armory. He's not getting upgrades, though.
He's just going to get a lot of units. I mean, he could just overwhelm. I mean, 5 factories, and there's only 3 base production for our Zerg here, with just Roach Tech. He could be in for a rough time. It looks like Metalcore's going to play defensively, though.
Yeah. I'd like to see him get some blue flame on his Hellions. Even maybe go to the, what is it called, transistor? The transformation servos. You usually don't see that very often.
Like never. With blue flame, that could be good, but there isn't a lot of lings. Like if Gaga went heavier on the lings, I'm sure he would get the blue flame. But it's not too good against roaches.
Well, you can always do Hellion drive-wise.
I suppose.
Blue flame does a lot of damage.
Double Spire coming down for Gaga.
Ooh.
Just going for.
He's gonna go for Brood Lords.
Oh, do you think one's gonna be for upgrades, one for the Greater Spire?
Yeah.
Does he have Infestation Pit?
Not that I saw. No.
So then you think it's just double muted upgrades?
It might be.
No anti-air really.
If he was gonna go for Brood Lords,
and what's the shield of mutants here?
His...
Well, there is some turrets here, but
if you want to go Brood Lords, he shouldn't be getting his missile attacks level 1. Which the only reason why you get 2 spires is for Brood Lords, to get 1 Greater Spire and another one to continue upgrades. Terran player is throwing down 2 armories, and he's getting high sec auto tracking.
We have possible roach drops incoming. Yep.
Roach. Oh.
Very. I love Gaga's
I like that play
style. He's just very unorthodox.
It's pretty sexy.
Roach drops. Ooh. But it looks like he's going on top of the 6 turrets we have here at the natural. But he does have a lot of spare lords to tank. A lot of empty ones. We'll see how this pans out. Because there's nothing here to defend.
The problem with this is it's probably going to supply drop him. I mean, this is probably going to supply block him.
It could.
Because overlords die fast. Yeah, he doesn't even see it. He doesn't even see it.
We sent him the ones with units in first, so I think
oh no,
a couple got picked off with the units in it right away.
This is why you don't drop with your overlords.
Unless you make extra.
He just threw away like 600 minutes from that.
And only 2 worker kills, and he lost quite a few overlords there. And there were 10, and there's only 6 left here now.
And all these tanks are just going to clean stuff up.
The tanks. But this does open up the 3rd. Let's see. But he's going to the 4th that doesn't exist. He needs to hit this 3rd with his roaches. It's exposed, undefended. Gaga! Oh, here he goes!
No. Oh, this is going to be a major hit.
But Ooh, looks like he's gonna lose a lot here.
He's gonna have to bring him back. Mecha's really slow. He's gonna lose a lot of mining time off of this. He needs to leave though. He's not using his roaches. They're just sitting by. They're gonna get shelled by the tanks. There you go, bud.
If he had Burrow, he definitely should Burrow one here, but he does not.
Yeah, it doesn't look like the Terran did get a Raven out, so it's not gonna. Burrow's not gonna help him anymore.
Looks like he's getting a ton of overlords. Might just drop all these roaches on top of the mech army. I mean, what's 3 floors? It's not enough to kill this many overlords, I don't think, before the roaches get dropped.
This is really weird. He's getting pathogen glands. You usually don't see infestors versus mech.
Looks like burning a Raven switch though could be good to
like if I was him, I would
Ravens.
I'd probably go for it during Locust. Like he's already getting his +1 missile. Yeah, he's already getting +2 attack for his missiles and then carapace. Must have just slap down during Locust, go get it versus mech. It's all good.
But he's loading up his roaches and overlords again.
Oh no!
He
already took a major hit.
There's not really many places to go.
He's going for a 2-pronged drop. Oh my god! Look at the natural. Look how many missiles are on there.
I know.
Oh
like,
my god.
You're just. Oh god.
Oh, they're gonna.
He did send in the empty ones in first this time, so he didn't lose any units. But he's just Metalcore is too well defended here with the turrets. Jeez.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think I need to drop
whole
it
army
again.
Oh, he's sending in a main fleet. There goes the main fleet in the center.
All these tanks are pretty undefended. This could do some damage here.
Oh my god.
Drops on the tanks, on the Thors.
The carnage. Oh my god.
Trying to repair some tanks here, but it looks like he's gonna lose a lot. And some secret missiles coming down these roaches here.
Secret missiles are going down.
That did some friendly fire as well. It's 84 missiles out of 45.
It looks like he actually might hold this.
Yeah, is there any tanks out? It's just Ravens and Vikings that defend off against roaches. This looking pretty grim. But these roaches are all very weak.
Yeah.
And these Hellions probably could clean these up. But behind this, there's more roaches flooding in. Gaga thinks he has it.
Oh, and he's sieging up his tanks. Oh no.
They get taken out instantly.
The Terran's going for the repair, but he gets taken out.
This is not looking too good for our mecha here.
No, this is not. The roaches are camping his production line.
I mean,
he is starting to clean them up,
down,
though.
But he lanes the Vikings.
He's very slowly picking them off.
Started to get some Banshees. That was pretty smart. Very good against roaches. Tank spawns, the siege is up. Looks like he will hold here. I mean, Gagas is definitely overcommitting now. He should definitely pull back. I mean, he built a lot of roaches.
Especially since the Terran has these 2 bases down here that the Zerg doesn't even know about. Like, he's actually fine.
He's not, that behind. Like, Gaga thinks he's very far ahead right now. And
the only thing he sees is just like, oh yeah, his main's mined out, and his natural doesn't have much, and he has no third. I'm absolutely fine. But nope, that is not the case.
And he went for it, and he might pay for it now.
Oh no. Look down at the bottom right. It looks like Gaga is trying to expand on top of Metalcore's base. He doesn't know that there's actually a base over there. He's gonna spot this. He's gonna see it. And here comes the drone. He's going in for the expansion. He's gonna see the base. He's gonna be like, holy shit.
Ooh. But here comes the attack on the third. A lot of roaches coming in here. Need to zoom out, catch all this action.
All these roaches.
Back and forth game here.
He queued up a lot of tanks.
And the bottom did get spotted. There's roaches in the main, roaches at the third.
Looks like he might start clearing them up again.
More are coming across the map, but a lot of it's overlords. But yep. Ooh, so many roaches. Lands the Vikings once again. The Raven Cloud is growing.
He's getting a lot of banshees. Oh my god, he has like 10 of them queued up.
Looks like he will hold again. But there's roaches in the natural as well. I mean, Gaga did this last week with his multi-pronged aggression.
And he's just about to finish 3-3 too. This is going to put him in a major advantage. He has such a strong economy behind this.
5 bases. Does have a few idols, but
and he knows that Metal Core has the base at the bottom right.
yeah, he's gonna send some roaches here now.
And he's getting 3-3 upgrades for his air, even though he doesn't have any air at all.
I guess
it looks like he's gonna go for
future. Yeah, the
and there's the Enduring Locust, and he's also getting Zing. That adrenal glands.
Cracklings.
Yeah.
But this base is not looking good now.
Raptorlings.
What if that upgrade was in the game? That'd be so overpowered.
Zerg needs it.
Yeah. Screw that. Alright. So yeah, this hidden fort's getting taken out, the planetary getting repaired, but it might hold.
The economic damage to this though is just so
Hellion
much.
run by. Here's the roasty trosty drone barbecue.
Drones over a roasted fire pit.
I mean, 94 workers killed for Gaga. Not nearly, but Metalcore is trying to catch up. He does have 28 worker kills. Jeez. But he killed every single repairing worker here.
Look at the Zerg's bank. It's 9,000 with 4,000 gas.
Looks like he's
That is absolutely insane.
Wants to hit like a huge remax on something. He's got
Might just go for a shit ton of just swarm hose.
Could go for a lot of swarm hosts, could go for a lot of muta, but yeah, that wouldn't be good against the Raven Cloud.
No, one secret missile would just mess him up. I'm kind of curious to ask why he actually spent all the time on upgrades. I mean, he does have the bank for it. There's no doubt against that. And he's going for melee now. He's upgrading. He's getting all his upgrades. Because he just figures he's just like, I had the bank for it. Might as well go for it. I'd like to see him do something with Neural Parasite. I've always wanted to see people actually pull that off. Like just go and just
pretty tough to do against mech. You just get shot by siege tanks. To try to get your little tentacle on the dude.
Just go and steal a SCV and just remax on Marines.
Interesting to see, but probably not gonna happen.
That's what I really love.
Like a Banshees patrolling. Ooh, right over a pack of roaches.
All that damage. Oh man.
Looks like they're heading for the 4th.
And there's 20 mutas coming out in the field.
So he does go for mutas. I mean, I don't think they can get much done. There's just too many missile turrets. The Raven Cloud's getting up there.
I did not know how this Terran is surviving this.
He's very practiced at this. I mean, he's a mecher. All he plays is mech. I know this. So
we're gonna see a drop on the side. Look at the roach drop coming in.
Another roach drop. It's gonna get greeted by about 4 turrets.
Such a nice play by him.
But every Banshee was picked off. Cloak was not researched, so these mutas killed every Banshee that was attacking. And they didn't even pick off this base.
Metacore sees this though, and he's getting out Thors too.
More Thors.
3 Thors at a time.
Thors are pretty good.
Yes, they are. They're very good.
If he bunches up like that, I mean, the Thor shots could do a lot of splash.
Luckily, Gaga did go for his upgrades with his lings.
Looks like some muta harass as well as a roach drop. Here's a Thor spawning. Ooh, couldn't see a lot of splash damage here.
Ooh.
I don't like this attack from Gaga. He's losing a lot here.
Where's he going with these overlords?
Ooh, just gonna lose everything. Just drop on top of the Thors, but Thors do a lot of damage. I mean, he loses
Yes, they do.
everything there.
And then one barely survives. Look at that.
I mean, Gaga dropped down the 54 supply before remaxing on 18 Swarmhost, and I guess he doesn't have enough larva. And he has all this money, but he's not sure what to spend it on.
No, he needs to keep on expanding. He's at 30 minutes, and his natural and his main and almost his third are pretty much all mined out.
Pretty a bear. Yeah, there's no reason to not just take bases. Yeah, I think he tried taking this one.
He's going for Swarm Host, and now also Brood Lords.
And he definitely, his creep spread hasn't been great. He definitely should have got that going.
Oh man, he has a lot of Swarm Host.
And these Swarm Hosts got to go off creep.
Yeah, he has no creep spread. That is really surprising. 30 minutes in, and his creep spread is hardly away from his third.
He does have a lot of queens, though. I know that.
Well, he has a queen just
like
sitting there, but it's not doing anything. Yeah.
And full one in the main. I mean, he doesn't get a queen in these baits for more larva. I mean, he has a lot of money.
I'd like to see the Terran get cloak on his Banshees. If he cloaks his Banshees, there is absolutely pretty much... Well, no, he does have
Cloaking is on the
overseers.
way. I mean, yeah, they could pick off some Swarmos, but there is Overseers, so... But they also could go around the map and pick off...
Oh no, he does not want to move his tanks at this time. He does not want to unsiege his tanks. This is not what he wants. Oh, he's
walking right into
really
free
bad.
units.
He's walking right
into free
into
units.
Oh, I did not know that. The point defense drone actually stops locust attacks.
Indeed.
That is kind of crazy, actually, and pretty overpowered.
Ravens are pretty good. It looks like there's like two of them.
What? Alright, all Terrans out there, if you have a problem versus Storm Host, just get out a couple Ravens. Throw out an important defense drone.
I mean, Metalcore is starving for money right now. I mean, he has nowhere to mine. He's trying to get this base up, but there's a Zerg or Overlord creeping it. I mean, Gaga has every base scouted with an Overlord.
I'm surprised he's been alive this long on 3 bases. He lost his bases quite a time ago.
I mean, mech units just don't die. Well upgraded mech units.
And there's a roach run by. He ran by all the tanks in the doors.
He never rebuilt the wall. And, ooh, but just not really much to kill. I guess he could pick off some tech or some production.
Luckily the Banshees are cleaning up all these roaches.
He needs to start making some Brood Lords.
Weirdly, they're not really producing anything. Our Zerg player is only producing creep tumors, and he has a giant bank. And it's not even maxed out.
I feel like he should start some Brood Lords.
I thought he did.
And definitely, he should just take these bases. Like, I don't know why he's not just taking bases. I mean, Metalcore is in no shape to push out and deny these bases from going up.
He's making a lot of corruptors. Why is he making all these corruptors for?
Yeah, he already has quite a bit. I mean, now he can't make Broodlord because they cost 2 supply to make.
Yeah, he used up all his supply for absolutely nothing.
And Corruptors aren't that great. They're like the worst anti-air unit in the game.
Yeah, they are. I don't even know. I honestly don't even know what they're used for other than just to make Brood Lords. Because they just suck so bad.
They pretty much die against every other anti-air unit.
Like, I'd rather get Mutas over Corruptors any day to even be anti-air itself. Because at least with Mutas, you can shoot ground with it. I mean, what can you shoot with Corruptors?
Shoot the
air. You can shoot Void Rays, but they do extra damage.
And then they beam you down.
So he down the laser
Metalcore did get his 4th up. Dropped the Mule Hammer on it.
I'm not
definitely needs that income.
I'm not too sure what he's going to use all these Corruptors for. Metalcore probably scans and is like, what the fuck?
Oh,
What's
there's
with all these corruptors?
so many corruptors here.
Like, okay. Good thing I don't really have much air units. Besides a couple Banshees that have Cloak and Ravens.
Here comes
Some
the
Viking.
Locust. They're gonna pick off his base. He needs to lift. He was just about to get this base up, but now it's getting denied. One of these corruptor flocks is gonna pick that off instantly. Looks like Metalcore wanted to move in here while the corruptors. Yep. Looks like he's. I think he was back here. Now he's up here, so he did gain some ground and forces her back.
He doesn't have enough swarm hosts to break this either. He put all his supply into corruptors, and he's probably like, wow, why did I even do that? I'm still not sure what he's going to use these for.
Hey, you should more some broodlords.
I mean, I usually don't recommend this, but he should probably just kill them off himself. Free up his supply. There is no need for this.
Yeah, his army consists of 31 corruptors and 24 swarm hosts. Like corruptor swarm host. Like, I don't think it can kill this. It can. Like, I don't think he can win with that composition.
Yeah. And to True Edge.
And this is just a god army.
True Edge, that's a really expensive unit just to throw away as a tank. Like, they don't do any damage at all. Like, it's pretty much a waste. I mean, you can use them for Colossus since they actually do quite a bit of damage if you use the Contaminate. I think this was Corruption. Yeah. So you can cover the target enemy and Zerg Slime. Increase the damage taken by 20% for 30 seconds. That does a lot of damage to your Colossus.
There's some broodlords.
Yep, and there they come out.
Looks like he made some spores to free up some supply. I mean, he just has a huge bank. These broodlords might help him engage this, but
I don't know how much he'll actually be able to break, to be honest.
I mean, these PDDs can just stop damage. They can stop the locust shots, but they can't stop the broodlord locusts or the broodlings because they do melee damage.
The Terran's going for durable material. That makes your point defense drones last even longer. And then the Zerg's going for the Ultralist Tavern, but that is definitely not what you want against Thors. They do way too much damage. Or tanks.
Looks like Metalcore's looking to take a fifth. Cleared out the pooping overlord.
Metalcore is slowly coming back.
He is slowly coming back.
I thought he was going to lose for sure, but not now. Not after Gaga put so much into his Corruptors.
He built a lot of corruptors. That definitely was not the right choice. I don't think.
I mean, he has quite the bank, but he just filled out all his supply with meaningless units.
And here comes Metalcore's Banshee hit squad.
His Locusts are doing no damage to the front.
Like, I think he expected Gaga to take the map, but he didn't. Like, Gaga really should have taken the map.
And Metalcore just got his base up. I bet you he's relieved. He's like, yes, more income for me.
He finally got this up.
I mean, he could expand again to the next base.
We'll probably spam turrets here, then take this base.
You do not want your Terran to start feeding again. Especially, he'll have tons and tons of just energy built up on his orbitals. And that is gold right there.
I mean, he's nearing maxed.
Yeah, max.
Like a max mech. That 3/3. Ravens. Tanks. Like,
I like to see him
not much that beats that. I mean, do you think we'll see battle cruisers here? The Yamato broodlords and such?
That would be awesome.
I do love battle cruisers.
Me too.
Looks like these corruptors were good. We're good enough to pick off the Banshees. They do that well.
He's moving his swarm host up. Not sure if that's actually going to help him. Not sure that's actually going to help him too much. It's not going to make them get farther.
It's not going to make them not die, these tanks.
Oh, he's moving in with
the broodlords. Here comes the engagement. Look at the mass seeker missile.
Oh my god!
Jeez.
Oh my god, that splash damage! The Zerg just lost his whole army to that splash damage.
Yeah.
All of his corruptors and broodlords, besides for like 3, is gone. And that is not what he wants. Because the Terran still has his tanks, and that's the thing that's dealing with all these swarm
You need some
hosts.
infestors, I think. They could do well.
They can do well versus the Ravens.
Yeah, they could.
But
Yeah, this air army, they could fungal it.
they won't be able to get anywhere near.
Jesus, 19 corruptors. And this mineral bank definitely got smaller.
Yeah, he did, because he had to remax everything. Oh my god, look at all the air defense. Oh, jeez.
He's just sieging up these spores. Oh man. He feels confident to push.
These locusts just can't do anything. There's just way too many tanks for these locusts.
Maybe some swarm hosts are getting hit here by these tanks.
He just has too many ravens. Just too many tanks and ravens right now.
Maybe you should get some vipers, maybe. We start slowly abducting
Yeah.
the ravens out.
Suck on them tanks, actually.
Just
God.
anything.
Look how OP those point defense drones are. Why don't I see more ravens? I mean, how do you have something that keeps something from shooting?
It's like
Over
a
and
big
over
surround possibly incoming.
I actually think if the Terran gets out a couple Hellions and just goes around and just attacks these bases, that he would definitely be able to win right off the
But
bat.
pretty much every like attack path is covered here. Except maybe over here. He
Terran
actually is building
doubles.
Hellions.
Yeah.
That could be good.
I don't know if I agree with going with chitinous plating. Seems like he's gonna, and there's a major engagement in the middle. He's got a great surround on. He is completely surrounding, but these point defense drones are just shooting down
Yes,
everything.
Nothing's dying. Like the Terran units are just not dying. And once like that Ravenclaw gets too high, it's like near impossible to fight into.
It's just force fields, just constantly shooting down missiles. All right, David Kim.
The
Why did
late
you
game
decide-
Terran is very strong. As we're
Oh
seeing
no,
here.
he
Like, we did
decided
catch
to
some
siege
tanks
his
on
troops.
siege, but it's still not enough.
No, it's not, but he's just slowly
He's just
pushing.
using Hellions to help clear out the Locust waves faster, so he can push his tanks up. He's got the gas. I mean, Metacor's looking in a good spot. We thought he was down. We thought he was about to die earlier. Now he's got this god mech army that's pretty much unbeatable.
The Zerg has nothing. His income is so low.
It looks like he has one mining base.
With like, that is
He's-
oversaturated.
Yeah, he's saturating it, but
Oh my god, I think Metalcore actually turned this around and won. I don't see the Zerg being able to defeat this.
and how's he gonna engage? I think maybe Vipers and Infestors could have helped, but
I don't know.
definitely
there's
tough to
much-
engage into this. I really don't know. I'm just a Protoss. I'll never see this.
Yeah, you don't see Swarm Host
don't see
actually
that.
being able to get beaten.
I do see Swarm Host, but I don't see mech, so
Yeah. You don't see Swarm Host defeat. You don't see them actually losing. That's why you don't go Swarm Host versus Terran. But
he's even Metalcore's taking some more bases. I mean, he
Metalcore's-
knows he's got this now.
he's in a comfortable. Oh, there's a GG. He's
there's
just
the
like,
GG.
nope, it's over.
What a comeback.
Yeah, he lost his whole mining base to Hellion run by. It was over right then and there.
Ooh, I missed it. Ooh, jeez.
Yeah, right at the bottom. That's why he GG'd. He was just like, yeah, I'm out of here. I mean, for a tip, I can definitely pinpoint this to one event that Gaga actually did. And that was he overcommitted on corruptors. He just got too many corruptors. Can't do anything with too many.
Yeah, Creppers are not good units.
He probably just held down that C button and wasn't even looking about how much he actually made. And by then it was too late.
Good old C button.
Ooh, that was an intense game. I was not expecting Metalcore to come back. Kudos to him. That was great.
That was a very interesting game.
Great game. But that just concretes my belief that Terran can come back with one base with the most expensive freaking strategy out there.
I mean, turtle power, man.
Yeah, come on now. The Zerg had 5 bases versus the Terran that had a mined out natural, mined out main, and like 10 on his third. I feel like that kind of gets a little ridiculous after a while, after I see that 500 times, but...
The power of Terran, maybe? Instead of the power of Protoss?
The economic power of Terran.
Alright, so... Set
but not
6
taken
and
away from the
7
player.
are
C
also
player
mystery. Metalcore, pretty good mech player. That's his style. Alright, so set 6 and 7 are unknown. But we do have set 8 here. Between
So do we actually know
Tsunami
the
and
score?
Slayer. Do not know the score. I don't... Match reports are pending.
So we don't know if Hemdalar or Fafulu.
Don't know.
We don't know who won. Well, it is... The known score right now is 1-1.
Yep. Now the games that we have available, it's 1-1.
Alright.
So it looks like we're going to have a PVZ on Polar Knight incoming.
Oof. So it's a silver versus a gold. Okay. Is this supposed to be a gold?
Yeah, I think...
No, it's supposed to be silver.
I played Tsunami. I think I played him. I think he's maybe he got the new ladder season. He got put in silver at first.
Or it could be his NA account or EU account or something. You never know.
Already spawning at the top center. Polar Knight. It's Alloy's Tsunami.
Tsunami. And then spawning at the center bottom, we have Mr. Slayer.
Alrighty.
For the Lucky 13.
And ooh, a
Why is he
6
playing
pull
that?
from Tsunami. Oh my god. Going balls to the wall here. 6 pulling.
I like his style.
I like it.
You know that the 6 pull? The 6 pull has actually started to deteriorate into an 8 pull now, which is actually better, believe it or not.
Because you get more drones, maybe you can reinforce better.
Yep, you get a little bit more economy where you can get your queen. And you can start ejecting, get higher floodlings. Or you can also put a drone into gas too.
Looks like it's gonna get scouted.
Oh, he sees it too. That oh shit meter's gonna go off.
He's like, oh shit. So let's see. What do you think he does here? He's gonna try to get his forge up.
But he's going for his forge fast expand too. I mean, how do you deal with this with Protoss, especially when you go in forge fast expand?
Hello. Oh jeez. Let's see how this works.
Oh no! Why is he spending time
Yeah,
attacking the probe back at
he's
home?
buying more time. Looks like he's gonna get a cannon in his main and just abandon this. But the forge still has 10 seconds.
Why is he going for another pylon? Why is he getting 3 pylons over a cannon? Oh, there we go.
As the forge finishes, he gets a cannon. Because he knows he's gonna lose this forge and pylon down here. There's nothing he can do.
Oh, alright.
So it looks like he's just gotta... I mean, he does have more workers. 13
No,
probes
he didn't
and
even
5
lose it.
drones.
He ran right up into the main. He was like, nope,
he
I'm gonna
needs
go
to,
for free stuff.
He needs to cancel. Ooh, doesn't get cancel. He needs to surround this with his probe so he doesn't die. Ooh, he's using a lot here. There's the cannon. The cannon doesn't protect his pylon though.
Oh,
It's not good.
that sucks.
It's more lane
The
streaming.
Protoss he doesn't have a gateway, so there's actually nothing he can do about this.
Yeah, he has to wait it out.
He should actually, no, he probably shouldn't do that.
Like if I was in this
'Cause
position, Jeez, that'd be
He needs to
raging.
just keep on mining and throw down a
Yeah,
gateway.
he's definitely needs to start mining.
Yeah.
He's
He needs to start he needs to chrono boost out some workers too.
gets up another cannon. There we go.
He might be committing too much. Like he doesn't want to lose more workers because right now he has the economic edge. Like those lings are not going to kill that Nexus very fast. And if you chrono boost your Nexus,
It does
makes the
regain
shields
shields,
regen.
yeah, faster.
Yeah.
But the worker counts are now even because Tsunami went back to droning. The second cannon scared Tsunami off. He's just gonna pick off these buildings down here. And
Protoss definitely did not want that though, because he did have the economic lead, but he sacrificed too many probes and was
yeah,
just
but
not playing.
Tsunami did good there. He got it back to equal footing. Did some good damage.
Like I don't know how much this would have worked, but I would have kept my stuff mining, threw down the gate as soon as possible, because by now you would have been able to chrono boost the Zealot out, and you would have been able to prevent
I
the
don't know about
Forge
this third
dying.
cannon. They definitely should not get this third cannon.
Yeah, he's throwing minerals away now.
I mean, 2 cannons. I mean, that's plenty. This third cannon is a little overkill.
That's like 450 minerals right there.
Yep.
Which is
He could have built like a second
9
gate, maybe.
probes. It's 9 probes, right? Yeah.
I definitely don't like that third cannon. I guess he
Yeah.
maybe thought Tsunami would come back in with like a huge.
And he made his
northern
gas
attack.
over. His gas is not protected by the cannons either. Like he could position his lings and just attack that geyser.
He should have took this gas because he has 3 cannons in range of it. Tsunami not choosing to be annoying and pick away at that.
Tsunami's sitting comfortable now. He's just like, alright, I'll just get up expansion. I delayed the Protoss so much. I mean, their gateway's pretty much just finished, and their cybernetics.
Yeah. I think
Cybernetics is pretty much just finishing. He doesn't have any army. He decided not to go for his Zealot.
in a good spot.
Yeah. The Zerg really wanted to. He wouldn't even have to build drones. He could just mass lings, honestly.
I think
he just all in.
He's build on his economic lead now with his 2 bases.
This is interesting. He's doing a Protoss style of gas with 2-2 in it.
2 in each gas.
Yeah.
I guess he doesn't need gas for anything. He just wants to build drones. But I guess he does want some gas for later. Looks like Slayer is going to attempt to get his natural up. Looks like he's going to send out. Or maybe just. He's going to send it out. Might poke out with a Zealot Mothership Core. To the Watchtower, maybe.
You need to watch out, Ire, still. You don't want to stalk Florencio. He's got the 83 at the end of his name. You know what that means.
So here's the Nexus.
Zerg's throwing down his Roach Warren.
If you go for a Roach bust, I mean, because
pretty much could.
There's not going to be any mortals or anything to stop it.
He has enough gas for like 9 roaches.
He was mining gas, so I think he's going to go for a roach attack. He
Yeah,
built a lot of overlords. Yep, there's some roaches.
Yep.
And what's there to stop it? There's just no
Nothing.
Protoss units.
Look at that, 9. Such a good call. 9 roaches, math in the head. I'm a boss.
Nope, 13.
Hey, it was 9 for a little bit. You gotta give me credit on that.
He needs to spam cannons here so hard if he wants to try and hold.
He's quite the economy now. He should put in 3.
He needs to attack.
Into his gas.
Why do you build these roaches and to have them sit?
Because he likes how they wag their little tails, how they sit there. They look such like... Look how happy they look. I love the way the roaches look. They sit there and just wag their tails. They look all happy. And then they waddle around, wag their tails.
I mean, I would think he can just win if he just attacked. I mean, look at the army supplies. 50 to 12. I mean, he's 42 supply ahead. I mean, just... Or take a third. I mean, Toss is getting his Robo up. He could hold.
He could get Immortals out.
Yeah.
If he gets Immortals paired with Force Fields, he could definitely hold a Roach.
I mean, I don't know why he built these if he wasn't going to attack. Like, did he think that Toss was going to attack him?
I would hope not. The amount of damage and delay that he did to the Protoss, I don't know why
he's moving out here. He's reinforcing with 24 lings. This still should be enough. The first Immortal is on the way, but I don't think it's going to do much.
He's going to have a ling follow-up. There's 24 lings coming out. The Mother Core does spot this. But I really don't think...
I mean, his Forge is just finishing. He's going to need cannons.
Yeah, I don't think Slayer's...
Force field. Not a good force field there.
There's a Photon Overcharge. But...
I mean, it's just too many roaches here. Just
yeah,
look at a stream of lings following this up. And this Naturals is... He's just going to run by. The first Immortal's going to pop out and be like, yo, what's up?
Yeah, he does have enough energy for another Photon Overcharge.
Yeah, he double overcharge.
Tsunami does not want to overcommit on this, because if he loses these bunch of roaches without doing enough economic damage, and he'll be throwing it. But it looks like these lings are definitely cleaning everything up. If Slayer loses his natural, it's pretty much over for him.
Yeah, I think this is pretty much game here.
Yeah.
I mean, his base is gone. He's taking a third behind this attack. More ling reinforcements.
Yeah, Slayer's in such a nice spot.
38 to 8 army supplies.
Not Slayer, Tsunami, sorry.
Here comes the attack. Good force field, but it's just delaying the inevitable.
That is the most infuriating thing. Oh, the links can get through, though.
Looks like he's picking off the Robo.
No Robo for you.
No Robo for you, Slayer. These 3 cannons, take it back. This third cannon is definitely paying for itself now, but
they're definitely helping, that's for sure. But it doesn't look like it's gonna matter. This is way too much damage.
I mean, he just has nothing. 20 energy away from a photon overcharge, but it's just, yeah.
He ruffles and GG's.
A little upset there. Another win for Alloy there.
6 pool. Good
6
strat.
pool. Good build. I agree.
Hopefully I don't get another 4v4 map. Or 4-player map. I don't like 4-player maps. I'm very much of a 2-player map kind of person.
So you could 6 pool and then nowhere to go.
I like doing a lot of aggressive plays. Especially versus Protoss.
Tsunami with the W. Alright, and our last match, this could be our ace match, which is going to be a best of 3 between Ender Sword and Muzzy.
Muzzy.
Ender
Sword. So what happened to Fruit Potato, the Mighty L?
Unknown.
Unknown. This is for week 10, isn't it? Or is it for week
9?
Alright. Never mind then.
The match reports never got sent in. There's only a couple replays in the folder.
Is it possible to just find it on GG Tracker?
Probably not. I don't know. The games might not even have been played. Just the scores were not sent in, so I don't know.
Oh.
But what I do know is map 1 could be Yansu.
Ooh.
We have a ZVP.
Kind of want a ladder now. After these, should probably do some 2v2s. Or if any bear sloths want to do some 4v4s, it would be nice to actually have competent people play with us. That's what we should do. Some 4v4 going on with the bear sloths. Everybody have what mate? Floating sloth.
Here we are.
Yellow Zerg. I like his style.
Yep, spawning at the top right of Yansu. It's Lucky 13's Muzzy. Their dominators.
And then at the bottom left, we have Alloy Esports Ender's Sword as the purple Protoss.
Not representing their clan tag.
Purple toss. Oh.
But yeah. He's
With
playing
no
for
clan.
Alloy.
I mean, what is his symbol?
I'm not sure what that is. CL? Oh.
I think it's supposed to be DG.
DG. IDGI.
IDGI.
Looks like he's going to go for a forward fast expand. Or maybe cannon rush. He didn't send his probe out straight away.
That is the best thing about Protoss's Forge Fast Expand, is that they can choose to put cannon aggression behind it.
Cannons are pretty good. Quick scout from Muzzy. Interesting.
Yeah.
Do you drone scout that fast in PvZ?
Yeah, I do. Like, it actually isn't that as fast as you thought, because it looked like a 9 scout, which is what you'll do versus Protoss.
Never trust a Protoss.
You want to see if they're going to Forge Fast Expand or Gate Expand or
Nexus first.
Cannon Rush you. Yeah, like you want to actually see what they're doing. Because you don't want to just expand if they don't do a Forge Fast Expand. Because then you're going to get hit by like a 4 gate and you're not going to be able to defend against it.
Looks like we're going to see a Nexus first out of our toss. And pull first out of our Zerg, so you could put some early aggression onto this undefended Nexus.
Wow, look at this greedy Protoss. Go for Nexus first.
Protoss. That's how you do it.
Even after he scouts that the Zerg does not have a natural.
Yeah,
the Zerg player never went for a 15 hatch.
First. I mean, yeah, he's just sticking on one base. This is very interesting.
Like,
I mean, Ender Sword's probably very confused right now as to why there's not a hatchery here.
Yeah, he should probably cancel that Nexus. He's going to need the money for it.
He's just going to try to wall very fast. Be ready to place a pylon here to block any... There's very late hatch.
That is a really late hatch. What is he planning to do with this?
I mean, he didn't make any lings with this early bull. He just fast queen. That's the only thing I could see that happen there. Hey, there's some lings. Pick off the scout.
Well, he's doing some weird...
Hatch was so late.
He's doing some weird gasless build.
Yeah, he could just take a third. There it is.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Knowing that the Protoss is just taking his fast natural.
He's Chrome boosting out some zealots. Getting a gas. Wow. How late is the gas usually for a Protoss that does a Nexus first?
You usually want to take both in the main, like right away after your wall's done. But he just gets one and he's not mining from it. There's the second.
Or he's facing the same dilemma as me.
Yeah.
I go for early gas and don't put anything in for it.
He definitely wants to put stuff in there. You need gas for Warp Gate, for sentries, for stalkers, just for all the good Protoss stuff.
Yeah, he might not actually have enough gas to get...
I think he delayed his cyber because he was afraid of early aggression. He built a second gate instead. But he definitely should get in the second gas as well.
Zerg is going for double gas in his main. I don't know what play is actually going to go off this. Usually if you're going to go roaches, you also take one on your natural too. Just so you get enough gas to pump out about 9 roaches and do a little bit of attack off of that. He's building 2 queens.
I wonder what tech we're to see out of our toss. I mean, Sensory Immortal is pretty good on this map because there's a lot of narrow chokes.
And there's the roach one. So he's gonna go for roaches.
You think these are just defensive, or you think he wants to attack?
I think he's gonna go for... I don't know. The last person went for roaches and didn't attack for a while. I would probably keep him for defense for any zealot warpins. Because usually Protoss will poke around the 8-minute mark.
Do some poking.
Yeah, poke with a couple zealots, try to snipe some shit. They're little greedy bastards. My life for ire.
Looks like he's just getting out a mob core. I think he got a sentry out. Unless he canceled it. I think he had one in production. Oh, there it is. +1 attack. You should be throwing down either a Robo or a Stargate or Twilight sometime soon. I don't think he just wants to stick with just gate units.
The sentry's tickling the shit out of that Overlord.
I guess he's just waiting. Yep. Actually, he might just big gateway attack. 5 gates are going to be coming down.
5 gates.
Just no immortals, just straight gates. It's a lot of units. But I think our Zerg's going to be prepared. I mean, he has the Roach Warren. He's on 3 base production.
Yeah.
Queen on each base.
He should be prepared for this. He went for the nice gasless into Roach. Get your economy up and then go straight into
his Overlord didn't see anything weird. I think he sees with the probe poking out with the army here that he might get attacked.
Oh no, his Overlord actually didn't see all the gates come down. He doesn't know that.
He killed it, then he added the gates.
Ooh, sneaky Protoss.
But I think he confirms it now, seeing that pylon go down.
He's thrown down 2 pylons. Do you normally do that?
Yeah, he wants some backup. Because there's no warp prism or anything.
He doesn't have enough army to defeat these roaches.
They pick off the sentry, but big warp stalkers.
I don't know if he should have warped those. Actually, yeah, he could definitely beat that. That was a good warp there. Yeah. And his roaches didn't even decide to shoot. They decided to just walk.
Both players are hovering a lot of minerals. I think Muzzy could throw down some spines. I mean, just these roaches are not enough.
No, they are not.
I mean, our toss is on 7 gates.
He could, yeah, he's warping in 7 more stalkers too, and he could warp in 7 zealots the next time these gates come around.
Picks off a free Overlord.
Oof.
Here comes the engage. There's no sentries in this. It's just pure stalker.
Muzzy's going spire behind this and pulling off his drones.
This is interesting. This mass stalker. You just use sentries with this to siphon off half of the Zerg's army.
These mutas might save Muzzy.
Oh, it's a lot of stalkers.
He can bring him around to the back. He does have,
I mean, I think our Zerg is going to clean this up. Pulled some drones. He's got 12 roaches to reinforce. I think our Zerg holds here.
Even if he does hold, though, that was a really big pick off for the Protoss player.
I mean, our
killing all them drones like that.
He didn't build any probes. He doesn't plan on taking a 3rd. He's all in with this attack.
Well, it's 46 probes to 38 drones, so he's actually not all in. He's actually quite fine.
I guess our Zerg was afraid of the drone more.
Because the Zerg player, he only had like 5 drones over on his 3rd. He never actually got to fully commit to it. And meanwhile, Endersword is still picking off more roaches of our drones.
I thought for sure Muzzy was going to hold. I mean, big zealot.
Ooh, and now Muzzy's supply blocked all these poor overlords. Oh no. This is not what Muzzy wants right now. And he has to keep on pulling more drones off the line. And here's another drone pull. If he does not defeat this,
from the main.
If he does not hold this back, he's gonna lose. He needs to be careful with him. All right, Muzzy, do not overcommit. Do not overcommit, Muzzy. Stop overcommitting, man. Bring your drones back. Oh no, he's going straight into a trap.
Yeah, he's right into the pylon. Like, units just got warped in right in his face. And this Punisher, of course, is sitting here. Looks like it will die to this queen.
He's down to half the amount
Should
of
know.
harvesters as Protoss. He's not. This is a downhill for him.
And the shorts killed 29 drones with these drone pools.
Oh no.
So you can just keep reinforcing. Well, unless he can't afford it anymore. He lost too many drones.
He won't be able to keep on reinforcing. It's going to be over for him.
Looks like the 78 +1. It's gonna work.
There's been 34 workers killed. To 1. He's so far behind. And he pulls off his drones once again.
These drones have good surface area here, but just only 5 rushes here against 10 stalkers, more on the way. Ouch. 32 arm supply to 16. This is it.
There's
GG.
There's nothing much he can do. He sacrificed way too much.
And the short takes our first game of this best of 3. Muzzy needs to win this next one.
I think he probably would have actually been able to hold that a little bit better if he threw down some spines.
Yeah, he did have 1,000 minerals.
He was floating quite a bit.
Even this like 2 or 3 would have definitely helped a lot.
And the Protoss didn't even go after the third. He went straight into the natural.
It's straight for the throat.
Yeah.
Like he could have killed the third probably if he focused on that.
Like if he would have attacked into the natural against like 4 spines, Muzzy probably would have been able to defeat that and just counter push. Especially since he had a Spire coming up behind that. He could have got like 5 mutas and just went and backstabbed the Protoss. Muta's very strong.
Very strong.
Especially versus Protoss. That never went Stargate.
Indeed.
That was kind of weird opening to see from a Protoss 2 versus Zerg. He went Nexus first. And you usually never see that versus Zerg. Especially on a 2-player map.
Alright. Map 2 is going to be Frost. Let's get that loaded up.
But it ended up working out for him at the end. That extra economy just let him macro. He was able to build tons of units.
But fueled his 7-gate attack very well.
Yeah, it did.
The sneaky 7-gate.
Did you watch the Clan Wars today?
No.
There's a new meta out there. 10-gate.
10-gate off 2 base.
10-gate 2 base.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. But here we have Muzzy, our yellow Zerg, spawning in the bottom left of Frost for Lucky 13.
And for Alloy eSports, we have Ender's Sword at the top right. And the purple trunks.
Purple trunks.
So why is it that you're introducing the Zerg and I'm introducing the Protoss?
This is the first one that I was on.
Haha.
The Zerg scum. Right, we have cross spawns
Protoss P.
on Frost. It's
Pro
already a pretty big
Protoss.
map. You know, the rush distance is even farther. And this sort of puts his pylon in the main. I'm surprised he didn't go for a Forge Fast Expand or just Nexus first again on this big map.
He's sending on a very early probe scout again. I guess he just wants to see where his opponent is.
Quite so.
Now this is where I'd expect to see a Nexus first.
Yeah. And the pylon on the low ground. You think we're going to see a hatch first this time from Muzzy?
Yeah.
It being a 4-player map. Looks like
I
he's
would not
sending it
make
out.
that
Yep.
mistake again. When I played, I went way too aggressive. Economy was too far behind. So if I were to play again, I would definitely go hatch first. All the droids are still being Silver League.
It's like
Also, my first time playing competitively. Got scared.
get a
Started
little
overreacting.
nervous.
Yeah. I had like 3 builds in mind. I just didn't know which one to commit to. And that's exactly what you saw. It was 3 builds going all at the same time. But the Protoss sees that he's at the bottom left.
Oh, wow.
He sees no gases and he sees the hatch coming down.
But did you see this third hatch
Oh,
come
a
down?
double
Ooh.
hatch. Whew.
I mean, I don't know if this because Ender's going for a gateway expand. So he's gonna have warp gate very fast, so he can attack this third very fast.
Let's see how late his spawning. Yeah, there's the spawning pool. Okay.
Yeah, he didn't get the gas. They would have been super greedy to get gas before the pool.
Yeah.
As well. So
if he wanted to go really greedy, he could wait till like 21 supply to go for his spawning pool. Like just the amount of drones that he would have from that would just be absolutely insane. But three zealots could pretty much kill you.
Is Endersword just gonna 4-gate maybe? He's not taking his natural.
He hasn't seen the third. I mean, he's going down. He sees that there's nothing there.
Proxying a Twilight Council down here.
Oh, but he's about to scout the third.
Ooh.
This might be actually the right call for Endersword. Yeah, he sees the third.
Sorry. I guess there was a pause.
Yeah, there must have been a pause.
So you're sorry for taking a third hatch? Like what? Alright,
Better be sorry. Such greedy.
Ooh, this scout gets picked off. Like, yeah, it looks like Endersword's just gonna do a 1-base play here.
The Zerg supply blocked. The Zerg supply blocked himself and just now building overlords. At 5 minutes, I expect a lot more drones.
1-base DT.
Oh my god. And it
DT
might look
rush.
like Muzzy might see this. He is so close.
He's very close. Ooh.
Oh no.
So 3-gate DT rush.
This will kill. This will
Man.
kill Muzzy. He has no detection whatsoever.
Yeah. No lair. No spores.
He's just now putting his drones into gas. He won't have.
Has he seen that there's no natural? That's a big tell that something fishy's going on.
Yeah. I mean, his overlord is just coming in at 6 minutes. He's gonna see 2 gates and a cyber core.
He's gonna see
Or
normal
actually
stuff,
3 gates.
but he's gonna see the lack of nexus.
Yeah.
Looks like Ender's gonna put a fake one down. Probably end up canceling.
Oh, this is so sneaky. Oh, he could easily cancel it too and just play it off as this.
Yep. Here comes the
gonna
Dark
go.
Shrine finishing up.
He has a nice proxy pylon just sitting over there right next to the Lyo.
Looks like he's gonna wait for this one.
The Lings did manage to get into the base somehow. I don't know how they managed to do that.
Yeah, they're just
Oh,
just
man.
3 gates, no tech. It's 1 base. Like.
He has a
Jeez.
full minute to just run.
Here's the DTs.
A full minute.
He should put one in each base. I don't know why he's keeping them together, but we'll see how this does. He could just snipe this hatch so fast. Oh,
Just about gonna
he's
run
gonna
into
go for
the
the
main.
main. Oh, this is the lair. Oh, he splits one off here at the natural.
Oh, if he picks off this layer.
Focusing on the lair, no overseers.
Oh no. Oh, why is he running off the? No, don't run after the Lings. Go back and attack those spore crawlers. Or attack the drones. Why is he attacking the Lings?
Oh, it's so close to finishing. It was 3 seconds from finishing.
This is not gonna be good. He needs to get out of there.
The spores are gonna get focused. There's just nothing to kill these DTs.
And he's about to pick off the spawning
it's
pool
just
too. This
queens.
is such a big pick off.
Now no lings. He just has nothing to kill it. Nothing to kill them. He could spot them, but drones aren't going to be really good.
He's poor Muzzy.
I think this base is safe now, but yeah, he's going to lose his main and third.
This is gonna be too much
Looks
for
like
him.
he
He has
did
no
keep his
spawning
nexus,
pool.
yeah.
No nothing. And meanwhile, he still has DTs. I mean, the only thing I can see him doing is just counter pushing, try to do something with it. And I'm pretty
Maybe
sure
try to,
that
sneak a drone out, but these DTs aren't going to let that happen.
no, they're not.
Looks like he's going to try a ling run by, but 3 zealots
Oh.
guarding the ramp, mothership core. Ouch.
He went in and attacked the queens with his DTs. He did quite a bit of damage, but these queens have transfuses.
Yep, 4 queens, 2 spores, a spine. I think that base is pretty safe. But now it's only 1 base Zerg against now 2 base toss.
This is not looking good for the Zerg. He's going for layer 2 behind this.
Yeah, he's retaking his main. But here comes a big gateway attack.
This is going to do quite a bit of damage. And he has a pylon sitting right there. His pylon's sitting right outside the base. He can reinforce almost instantly. There's going to be anything he can do about that.
Jeez. He's even making archons. Oh man. It's a 5 gate attack. He doesn't even need his +1 to finish. He was a kill right here. Oh shit.
Oh, that was quite loud over there. Bing bong! Muzzy's gonna have to put up quite a fight to defend this.
Here comes the toss. Means 40
and the toss throws
75.
on time warp.
Looks like Endersword's gonna take it 2-0 here.
He's pulling drones, but it just looks like there's too many units. Drones do not do very good versus zealots.
And archons. Jeez.
And this is GG.
Very
There's
cool
nothing.
build from Endersword here.
Yeah, that was quite the interesting build.
GG.
GG, well played. And Alloy eSports takes another.
Alloy takes that as well. Endersword 2-0s him. Let's get that W added.
W.
W.
W. So we don't have the overall results of it?
No, we do not. But of the games we just casted, it's 3-1 Alloy. But
So
all the other games are a mystery. Do not know.
how many games are a mystery? 4?
5.
5? Oh wow.
Yeah. 5 games unknown. Don't know who won the week. But of the games we do have, it's 3-1 in favor of Alloy.
Alright, so is that the last game that we did?
That's our last game.
So is it best of 3 for Ace? Yeah.
Yep.
Alright. Well, I think we could do some ladder. Not too late.
Alright,
Finish
so
last one.
yeah, that about wraps it up for our cast here of Alloy versus Lucky 13. That's a wrap, guys. Peace.
Yep.